Alright, I'm going to be going over a few helpful tips and techniques that help you improve massively in Escape from Tarkov PvP, such as when to or not to use your flashlight, the best peek angle aka the circle strafe peek, the importance of crosshair placement, and the most optimal way to push/swing a person holding an angle. My main goal is to show you that playing aggressive and playing tactical are not mutually exclusive. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, the first two clips are slightly older coming from my first wipe, but the point about flashlight still stands. Now, the general rule of thumb is to never swing an angle with your flashlight on. Doing so will only telegraph your swing and can allow an enemy an easy pre-fire. Instead, try to turn your flashlight on as soon as your peek gets initiated, and try and turn it off right after instead of leaving it on. In the second clip, normally that grenade pull would be terrible considering how close the enemies were. However, there was two of them and neither of them were making any moves, even after fake pulling nades. Normally pushing a close nade can be good, but if this guy just did a circle peek, he could have easily landed a killing shot on me. Okay, let's fast forward to a recent clip from my second wipe, to showcase why leaving your flashlight on is bad. Reason being, especially when it's dark out, people can pre-fire you easily from long distances by watching your light. Now, when closer to a target, you can use sound to pre-fire someone pushing you. This is key because Tarkov has peeker's advantage, which means the person swinging you will have 100+ milliseconds advantage. In this clip, you can see me sprint to try to get him to swing, which I could then pre-fire off of using his sound/his flashlight. You just need to remember to be aiming face level, and it's also key to point out that doing this to someone who's at the edge of an angle without their light on is a bad idea, since you won't get the sound cues in time. The last thing I want to point out is that using sound to pre-fire off of is not recommended and should only be used when there's no other options. For example, I heard someone on the stairs earlier in the raid, so I pushed it carefully but did not see anyone, only to have a guy full swing me, which is a perfect time to use the pre-fire technique. The reasons why pre-firing can be bad, besides from needing audio, which is super RNG already in Tarkov, is because people can bait their pushes, which can cause you to drain your ammo. Now in this clip, I've already hit this guy about 30 times with AP 6.3 rounds, so I know he's hurt, so it's time to play aggressive, but not too aggressive where I can get killed. Here I just bait out all of his pre-fires till he has to reload. Also disregard my suboptimal flashlight use here. Now let me show you the most optimal way to actually push someone, but first, just because I play aggressive doesn't mean I won't take a free kill. Here I'm using the MPX from that scav raid to get a quick spawn kill. Based on that clip, you can probably see why I love 9mm, because I only have shooting range level 1, which is why I like to run around with a paintball gun practicing my aim till my opponent's eyes get covered in enough paint to not see anything anymore and hope they trip and fall over. In all seriousness, Reserve is some of the worst spawns. It's almost like BSG cooked them up in one of their special labs. The guy killed spawned here. If you want to avoid getting killed here, you gotta remember that there's another spawn here, here, and here. So these two guys could push into this building here, peek this window. So instead of running this way, into possibly 2-3 spawns here, go like this, and rotate either this way, or this way. Despite using bullets that do less damage than SpongeBob at a powerlifting meet, we still managed to secure the kill on a level 60 something prestige 2. The idea is to circle peek just enough to gain information while holding the corner tight enough that allows us to wide swing while switching on our tac device. This way we can abuse peeker's advantage without giving ourselves away.